want to thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Toronto, and today is Tuesday, which means new DVD and Blu-rays are going to be hitting the store shelves, and today I'm talking about which ones. As you can see, I collect a lot of movies, and I'm a big fan, and today, two come out that I probably, well, we'll talk about first before I really recommend if it's a buy or if it's not a buy. Two movies are in particular are coming out today that I'm talking about. Chappie, the new sci-fi film from Neil Blomkamp, and Unfinished Business, the comedy starring Vince Vaughn. First one we'll be talking about is Chappie. It has been 6 years since Neil Blomkamp blew the world away with District 9, which is a film that I absolutely loved, and so did everyone else. But it seems ever since, Neil Blomkamp has been trying to recreate that magic and recreate that really wonderful style of filmmaking, and he hasn't done so. I thought Chappie was really disappointing. I didn't hate, okay, because I know a lot of people who hated Chappie, who really just thought that movie was awful, didn't find anything good in it, and that's not how I feel. I definitely feel the movie lacked a lot and had a lot of issues. But I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was the worst film I've ever seen. It's definitely better than the other movie I'm going to be talking about today. But I think that it was three different movies that just were mixed together that would have been so great if they were standalone stories rather than being all thrown in together and telling this really awkward, odd, never really tone-setting film. I think the best thing about Chappie was Die Antwoord. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the rap group that actually kind of play their own characters in this movie. They're fun, they're entertaining. I think they actually would be great if this movie was on their own and there wasn't a robot named Chappie involved. That would have worked by itself, and then the story of Chappie and his creator would have worked probably great on its own. And then Hugh Jackman with that mullet definitely could have been movie on its own. Well, I guess it wasn't really a mullet. It's more like a rat tail, right? I don't know what they call it. I'm not very in tune to style. Even though I guess that's not really being in tune to style either if you have a rat tail or a mullet tail, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this science fiction movie is kind of confused. It's mixed up. And unfortunately, though I think it's not a bad watch, and maybe if you are bored and there's nothing else to watch on Redbox, it might be something to check out. But it's obviously a movie that I would not recommend purchasing today. The other film is Unfinished Business, which was the first film on ChasingCinema.com to receive 0 stars. That's right. First film to earn 0 stars. I hated this movie. And I don't throw that word around often. I really try not to, but I hated this movie. It stars Vince Vaughn, Tom Wilkinson, and Dave Franco in one of the biggest bombs of the year. It was not funny. It was going for cheap emotion. It attacked things. It addressed things like bullying while contradicting itself. It was so silly, so stupid. It was poorly cut. I mean, there was like scenes, like outrageous amount of scenes that were just cut from the movie, and you could tell because they aren't blended well, or there were scenes referenced that never happened on screen. I mean, it was bad. I could not find any redeeming quality in this picture, and I love Vince Vaughn. I love Vince Vaughn. I think Tom Wilkinson is great. I mean, all these actors have a great ability, but when put in this movie, man, it was a train wreck. Awful movie. It was seriously just lazy and uncreative and just offered nothing. And then, like I said, attacked cheap emotion. It didn't really care. It didn't have a heart, even though it was trying to seem like it did. It was awful. And this is obviously a recommend. Do not buy. Do not watch. It's not even worth it if it's free on your HBO stations or whatever. Or if it's on Netflix, skip it. It doesn't even belong there. I'm telling you. It's no. But let me know if you're going to plan on going out and buying either Chappie or Unfinished Business today. Down here in the comment section below, I'm interested to hear if you are. Make sure to like this video and share it with all of your friends so they know everything that I'm doing and what Chasing Cinema is talking about. You know, the biggest compliment you guys could give is telling your friends about ChasingCinema.com, the film lovers website, where we do a podcast, we do a YouTube channel, obviously. We do film reviews. We do video reviews. We talk about films from the silent era with essays and articles. We do interviews with directors and filmmakers and much, much more. And all of that is everything is available on ChasingCinema.com. It's the hub of everything that we do. And you can make sure to follow everything that we do as we tweet it out or post it out on Facebook. Down here in the description box as our social media sites are. And but most importantly, guys, hit the subscribe button, because each day we are constantly uploading to this YouTube channel 5 times a day. Movie news, cast news, tales, trailers. Today we talked about the Peanuts trailer, we talked about Batman v Superman, we talked about Jurassic World, and so much more. And I want you to be a part of that. So hit subscribe. Go on this journey of chasing cinema with me. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Thank you so much for watching, and please continue chasing cinema.